Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to a new vlog. Right now, we are in Sweden. So yesterday was a really long travel day. I went from Los Angeles to Amsterdam to Stockholm, which was like a 20-hour travel day. But I'm actually here with Spotify. They invited me and a few other creators where we're going to basically tour the Spotify headquarters and do a bunch of really cool things in a very short amount of time. Yesterday was incredible. Once I got here, I kind of just relaxed and they had massages planned for us. So I got a massage, I had dinner, and I went to bed because today is a very busy day. Right now I'm getting ready to go ahead to the lobby and meet everybody. And we're gonna walk over and we're gonna go check out the Spotify headquarters where they have an entire day planned for us. So let's go. All right, so we are officially in the Spotify headquarters right now. Look at this, it's official. They even gave me a badge. So the first thing we're doing is they have this incredible breakfast spread. Look at this, also a little Tech Insider sign. Like they've thought of everything. We've got all of our friends here. Everyone's real jet lagged and real excited. So there's a collaborative playlist, which Frank has basically added all of the songs already. So I'm going to add a few things to the playlist. Get this party really started. Man, this office is absolutely incredible. Look at this cute Spotify mug. It's gonna be a good day. Okay, wait, I feel like we need to appreciate this very subtle but not so subtle thing that Spotify has done here. And it has the little Spotify code. So if you open up Spotify, you can scan it and then it pulls it up.
Sweden is, as you know, where it all started almost 20 years ago. Next year we're celebrating 20 years since we were founded. Time spent streaming in this room, 190,000 minutes of music and 5,000 podcast minutes. So more music and podcast. Unique artists, 6, that's a lot. You listen to a lot of different artists, look at them.
So Spotify had to be better than free. How do you become better than free? You can't be cheaper than free. So Spotify also had to be free. That's why Spotify on desktop was ad funded. No one back then was prepared to pay. Today, a lot of people pay for Spotify Premium.
I don't understand why people aren't making their podcasts into videos. That's what I want to know.
I saw some of the numbers out there. You are listening to an incredible breadth of artists.
All right, so right now we're getting a studio tour and they have printed out everybody who is here, their picture as like kind of like the Spotify art. I'm gonna go find mine. That's me! So right now we're in the studio and they said that we can join a band and we're gonna make our own music. But David, did you volunteer to be the singer?
I volunteered to clap.
Oh, clap. Okay, well, I'll also be clapping because I haven't learned how to play the drums yet. But this is, it's so quiet. It's like I can hear my own thoughts and it's dangerous. I don't like it. I gotta get out of here. But this is really cool. They said they recorded over like 130 singles in here. I wish I had a skill. I don't have any skills, musical skills. But look at this, it's really, really cool. Are you gonna play something?
I am definitely not. I cannot operate any of these instruments because I am a fool.
I am also a fool. So let's let the professionals do it. We do have some musicians here, so they're gonna play.
Cry, live, fly, feed the fire.
Now we're on the rooftop where we're gonna have a little lunch. It is the perfect temperature outside. It is so nice. And they have hats. So now I have a hat. All right, we are on to our next adventure, which is gonna be a boat tour. I am first in the shuttle. Everybody was told 4:45. I was here on time. First in the shuttle. All right, so right now we are all on the boat and we're gonna be heading to dinner. I think after a nice little cruise, it is like the perfect temperature. Everybody keeps saying how nice it is and how this weather is not common. So I'm very, very grateful for this incredible weather. Like I have a beanie just in case it was like snowing, but it's not. I've now made it to the top deck of the boat. So we're kind of just doing like some circles, but apparently this is all just a bunch of little islands. So I'm learning. This is so nice. So right now we're just having like a few little appetizers outside and they know that I'm vegetarian, so they keep bringing me like an individual platter. I don't know what anything is, but it's very good. Okay, so I did a horrible job filming anything really at dinner, but it was a very, very nice dinner. Like one of the fanciest dinners I've ever been at. It was around 4 hours long, so it was a definitely long experience, but it was truly a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and it was incredible. Just got back to the hotel, showered. It's so late, and we have another full day tomorrow. So I'm gonna get some sleep, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. It's gonna be another fun day. Okay, good morning, guys. It's the next day. So I had breakfast, got ready, and getting ready for day 2. I guess technically day 3 here in Stockholm. We're going to be heading back to the Spotify offices today for some more sessions and I think some more tours and stuff like that. Yesterday was really fascinating. We got to hear from so many people at the Spotify team who have been there for so long. And it was really cool learning about kind of like the history of Sweden as well as Spotify. It was really interesting learning about how Spotify began because I definitely never really thought about it. So most of the households had access to PCs with high bandwidth and low latency, and piracy for music, I don't know if it was legal, but it was like basically just something that everybody did. So like everybody had access to all of this information. You have access to all of these songs and this music, and Spotify was like, well, how can we make this better? So basically Spotify started and it allowed you to have access to the same thing but faster. So I guess, you know, when you were listening to the music that was pirated, it would take a little bit to like download or to load, where Spotify was like, okay, but you can have access to this music faster. And now here we are 20 years later with podcasts and audiobooks and music videos, and Spotify has just absolutely become this incredible streaming platform and beyond. So it was just really, really cool hearing, you know, about the past, but also hearing about the future and getting to test out and see some new features that are going to be coming. With that being said, today we are going back to the offices, but tonight they're surprising us with a concert. And yeah, it's going to be a good day. So hope you guys are ready. Let's go. All right, so right now we're in this little lab that they have set up, which basically has a bunch of different products showing that what Spotify is integrated in. Honestly, it just looks like my living room. I've got Astro, we've got the Sonos Arc, we got Carter over here on the PC. Also over here we have a bunch of the different speakers and like projects and integrations that they've done. The Bose speaker up there is one that I have. This is something that I don't have. It's like a little UFO. I love it. So right now we're in the Spotify lab where they do TV testing. So obviously there's a bunch of different TVs and apps where Spotify works on, and they have a section where during COVID, developers and engineers could actually just log in remotely, send their code to the TV, and they can log into like the phone to see if it works. So it's pretty cool. Spotify absolutely pays attention to detail, and the one thing that they are incredible of is branding. Yesterday on the boat, they had Spotify branded limes or lemons. They've got little paper, and here at lunch, I'm having a little mushroom number right now, but we have the world champion of French fries, so I'm gonna be getting those after. There's even a trophy. If you guys know me, you know I am a French fry girl. They have all these incredible fries that you can choose from to getting like different condiments and toppings, and I said, look, I know you're gonna make fun of me later, but I just want plain. And they said, we definitely will make fun of you later, but I deserve it. Yum, 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 yum. So we just had another session and we're taking a little break, and we're in the ping pong room. Apparently, there's a ping pong room here at Spotify headquarters, because why wouldn't there be? I would just like to observe today. Oh, this is also comfy. Wow, this is comfy. Spectator sport. We just wrapped at Spotify with some incredible sessions. It was such a wild day today. Like mixology class, ping pong, karaoke, the whole thing. So right now I do have some free time before the concert tonight. We're gonna be going to the Sabrina Carpenter concert, which I am very excited about. Since I didn't get a lot of sleep last night, I'm gonna take a little nap and then concert, all good stuff. All right, it's time to head down to the lobby and meet the rest of the people. We're gonna head over to the Avicii Arena. You can't bring a bag, so I'm just gonna like shove things in my pockets. We have earplugs, this lip balm, and I guess my wallet. But I also want to bring a battery pack. But I'm like, if I put this on the back of my phone, there's a good possibility that I lose it. So I don't really know what the vibe is. So we are in the shuttle now. Look at this. We've got a whole little Sabrina Carpenter trivia. They've got a little drink ready for us in the car.
Okay, hold on,
Water.
coming in.
Yes, please. I was like, I don't have any friends in here.
Oh my god, you have so
Hello. Come join. Oh, do you have stickers?
I have
Who can blame you?
Do I?
lipstick, which I need.
Oh my god, you have a microphone.
Oh yeah, you guys.
Yes, I do, but I'm going to give it to someone
What
else
else
as
did I
soon
sit
as I
on?
possibly.
This is such a cool arena. Okay, I'm getting excited. I'm obsessed with that.
What do you want to
I just like turned my.
Just filmed a big reveal of your face chat and I didn't hit the button.
To be fair, it is your first time influencing.
I feel horrible. Anyway, what you missed was we did a peel reveal. I told you we'll be all right tattoos, and the show is going to be starting soon. Hello. Okay, so good morning, everybody. To follow up on last night, the show was incredible. Sabrina is such a performer, and it was just such an incredible vibe, and everybody was just having the best time. Got back around 10:30, showered, was asleep by, I think 11:30-ish, but then I woke up at 1:30, was like, I'm awake. So I slept an hour and a half. It is 3:30 in the morning right now, and I'm about to head to the airport for a very, very long travel day. What's crazy is like I'm taking off here at 6:30 in the morning, and then I'm landing at noon, same day. So it's like I'm time traveling. Let's go to the airport. We did it, fam. I don't know how long it was, anywhere from like 18 to a 20-hour travel day, but we made it. And now it's only noon here, so I actually have to catch up on a bunch of work. I did sleep like maybe 2 hours on the plane, so I'm not completely like, but I'm like half. So, ooh, is this my bag? Ooh, this is my bag. Oh gosh. Ooh, she heavy. Let's roll. Well, that's gonna do it for this vlog. I feel like I was all over the place with it. That's my bad. The jet lag really didn't help me, but I had the best time in Sweden. I really hope to go back to Stockholm and properly explore, but I will say I made the most of my 60 hours in Stockholm. Thank you so much to Spotify, and thank you for you guys for making it to the end of the video. Congratulations. If you made it to the end of the video, comment, we did it, in the comment section. Okay, great. Bye. I don't know why I did that. I don't know. Whatever. Shh. You didn't see anything.